Okay, so we're going into day 2. Jarod is going into day 2 of working on the well pump, the water pump. He actually had to drive an hour and a half one way last night to get the parts because the place that we normally shop at, about 45 minutes away, didn't have the parts that he needed. He tried so hard to get all the parts ready a week ago, when he was going into the project, but there were just a couple things that fell through the cracks. So he's working on that right now. We're gonna go check in.
Well, so we got this PVC, 1-inch PVC pipe that's coming out of our well there. It goes up into this galvanized iron pipe. And it was going through into our storage room, to the old pump, and then into the tank, the pressure tank, and then it goes back through this other, I think this is a 3/4 inch line, 3/4 inch galvanized pipe over to, that was hooked up to this piece of plastic pipe here. It's like black PEX sort of. I think they use this normally more for irrigation, like for drip systems and stuff. So the plan is to take all this galvanized pipe out. We're gonna put a pipe wrench on this and this and see if we can break this loose without breaking this PVC. So I'm gonna get down there. I'm gonna unscrew this one transition that they've got going from 1 inch to 3/4 inch, I think is what that is. And then I'm gonna put in just a 1 inch to 1 inch metal pipe, 1 inch iron pipe to a 1 inch PEX transition. And then we'll run PEX up to here, and that'll go to the outlet of the pump.
And you got all your tools tied off so you don't drop them?
Not all of them.
Okay.
We'll just do 2 at a time to my harness.
To your harness, okay.
Yeah, they're tied to there, and they're attached to my harness.
And you got your harness attached to the post outside. Alrighty, cool.
I just wanted to eliminate this.
Yeah. Yeah! Awesome. Now comes the tricky part, Jarod just said. What's the tricky part, Jarod? Getting you in there?
Yeah, taking this stuff off.
So far, so good? Okay, so the first crescent wrench didn't work to get this loose, this one. So we broke out the 24 inch. Okay, he's got the gloves on. He's got the 24 inch wrench. Things are getting serious here. Yeah! You got it.
Something's moving.
Something's
I'm not sure if it's the right thing or not.
Success. He got it out and it looks nasty. So what did you find out?
So it is a 1 1/4 inch iron pipe that runs in underneath.
That's so satisfying to get this out and put that in.
Yeah, definitely. So this is what we took out.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna put in a new 1 1/4 inch to 1 inch bushing, and then I've got my 1 inch brass adapter that goes from iron pipe threads to PEX. And then I'll clamp it down with this stainless steel clamp.
Alrighty.
So I was gonna go ahead and run this PEX through the hole there.
Oh, nice.
So it's ready for me.
And there's a nail there if that helps.
Just
Getting some exercise for the day too.
That's right.
The kids caught wind that Jared's in the well and they were very curious to check it out.
I'm screwing in that bushing that I showed you earlier. Transitioning from the 1-inch iron pipe that's our water supply pipe that goes under the house to 1-inch PEX. That's gonna come from the well pump.
Okay, Jared is re-emerging with the PEX having been installed. Next step is what, beloved?
Lunch.
Lunch. Good idea. So what's this thing called again?
It's called a foot valve.
So Jared has the new foot valve on that looks beautiful. Now the pump is set up and you got the 90-degree turn down in there. And you said you're gonna be cutting off the top of this. Oh, you already did. Wow, that was fast.
Well, I cut the piece off, yeah. So now I have to put just a coupling and a short section of pipe, and then my other adapter. I'm using a schedule. So there's schedule 40 and schedule 80 PVC.
Okay.
And the 80 is heavier duty.
Oh.
So I got this heavier duty schedule 80 adapter just so it's beefier to screw the metal stainless steel 90 that's in the well.
Awesome. It's looking good, Jared.
Thanks. So we got the standpipe here, stainless steel run here to a union so we can take that apart if we need to replace the pump. I hadn't been able to get any of these stainless steel couplings from Bluff, so I had used this that came with the pump, which I think is chrome plated brass, and I wanted it to all be stainless, so I took that apart because I was able to get some stainless steel ones from Kate.
Oh, awesome.
I did that and put a longer piece in here to give me a little more room to work with this PEX to get it up to where I need it to be. So now I'm just putting this piece of the union up here so I can put a union right up here, and that way that'll be easy to take apart. It's just gonna be a T up here. I think I'll put the valve and then the 90 probably. And then, so this is gonna be what it's gonna look like for the PEX going to the house.
Okay.
The other part, it's gonna be T off of this and use an adapter to go to 1/2 inch to go there, and then an adapter to go to 1-inch PVC. I have to see if I can go through this hole down here that's already there, or if I'm gonna have to drill another hole through the wall.
So while the kids and I were working on finishing the dog cart, which you should check out, Jared has been working on fixing the well pump, so we're gonna touch base again here. Hey, Jared.
Hey, well,
Oh, this looks so good.
so
Sends water into the house. This is what brings water up, and he's got the pieces all threaded in, and the 90. Oh, this looks so good.
where I'm hooking up now is this piece to go right in here.
Okay.
So I've got another union here, so that way I have a union here and a union here, and this is flexible. So I can attach this to here, so it's nice and solid. Run the PVC over 90, 90.
Do you feel so accomplished? Well, it's not done yet. Hey, look at what Daddy's been doing out here. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, he's fixing the pump.
Yes. He's getting it all hooked up to the pipes.
What are we doing, Daddy?
I'm cutting it off right here so I can put this piece on. and then hook up to this piece. And that'll go through here, up here, and right into there.
You want to make the well pump so
Awesome.
we can get some water?
Yeah.
Where's the water coming from?
The well. And this pumps it out.
This is 1 1/4 inch PVC. So I just put a bushing in there to reduce it to 1 inch.
Huh.
So I'm just letting this cure for a few more minutes. And then that's going to go in there, rotate in like this. And then that'll hook up to there.
Jarod is just about done. It's looking really, really good. Nice.
So that's just like a utility line basically.
Isn't this going into the well?
It doesn't go anywhere. It's just capped off right over
Oh,
there.
nice. So now Jarod brought some water out here to prime the pump, and we're gonna try it out here pretty soon. Lift off! Let me go check the faucet.
Yeah.
Hi, Goomba. Come on, let's go check. We're gonna see if it's working. Not working yet.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Let's go tell Daddy.
18, 19, 20,
Not going yet.
Not yet. Whoa, you got even. Oh, it's working.
Go check.
Hey, that sounds better.
Uh-oh.
It's working. It's
Wait for it. Let's go check the bathroom. Is it working again? Okay, time to say goodbye to our temporary water. We can put our counter back to normal.